you can see me, but we're riding a Waymo, which is essentially a driverless car. And so I figure it's the best way to travel with the dog. I guess you can also just switch settings on here, maybe change the music, but the music seems fine. Very relaxing. Chewy's enjoying the view. A luxury pup. I had taken Becky on an Uber twice, and I always get a lot of anxiety because she wants to, like, she's panting, like, so it's always embarrassing, but I guess this is kind of cool, being by ourselves. Now, the Waymos cannot go on freeways, they just take the roads. This is like the strangest experience. It's my first Waymo. I've seen them all around the city because they're like everywhere here in San Francisco, but I've never ridden one. And it is a little expensive, and I'm sorry for Becky being all up in your face. It's kind of expensive. However, I don't feel like I'm disrupting anyone. My dog, like the dog hair being all over the place, or like the smell of dog, or her wanting to be all up in the window, like I feel more relaxed. Not that she's all up in the window, she's not, but she kind of just is enjoying the view as we walk. And I'm sorry, fur all over my face. So the screen also shows you pedestrians as they're crossing by, and you can see it's detecting all of the cars that are right next to it, which is pretty cool.
Tudo que restou dessa fantasia foi sentimento e a fotografia. Tudo que ficou foi uma poesia e o eterno amor nessa alma vazia.
Hello, welcome. It is Monday morning and I am working from home. If you are not new to the channel, welcome back. I really appreciate you being here. And if you're new to the channel, let me introduce myself. Hi, my name is Brenda. I live here in currently sunny San Francisco. And I am not very excited about that. And you may be wondering why. Well, today we are supposed to be hitting 83, which for San Francisco is extremely hot, especially because most of our buildings are not meant, or they were not made for hot weather. So there's no AC, there's none of that goodness. You just have a little teeny weeny fan and that's how you survive. Anywho, for this video, I want to, follow along a few days, but I have also been thinking, especially because it's starting to get darker earlier. So at least here in San Francisco, the sunset is now starting at about 7:10, which is different from our 8:40, 8:30 sunsets during the summer, which is the only reason why I like summer. I like having longer days. I've never in the past have noticed, seasonal depression related to winter. I'm more of a summer seasonal depression. So I just never thought that I had winter, except that last year I was struggling a lot with the days, getting dark earlier. It was causing this loop in my head for it to feel just endless. It feels like we spend most of our days during the winter at our 9 to 5. For those people that work 9 to 5, you spend your days in the office or in front of a screen, and then by the time you get out of work, it's already dark outside. Like, it's literally nighttime outside, and so you don't even get any time during the winter to enjoy the daylight unless you are able to take a walk during your work time. My day started feeling endless, and so I started thinking to myself, as I see that the sun is starting to set earlier and earlier and earlier, I wanted to start creating habits, routines, and some goals. with the idea that maybe that will help my days feel less endless. And you know, nothing promises that I'll stick to them. It takes allegedly 66 days to create a habit, so I know that I won't be able to, but I'm thinking if I start now and I start creating certain routines, maybe I can start getting adjusted to it. And I came to take out the trash, and I'll be honest, the elevator is humid, like humid. Alright, so I'm currently working on editing. I am using my iCloud photos to put in some of the footage. However, because my internet slows down whenever it gets hot, it's just not loading at all. I do have if you see that box in the background, that is the internet using, and I'm sorry if you can't hear me, I'm gonna try to project because I'm not turning the fan off. It is too hot for me to turn it off. But I have the Verizon 5G home internet. I got it when I moved into the building because AT&T was the only internet provider, and they were already charging me an exorbitant amount just for internet. Like, we're talking over $100 a month. So I switched over to Verizon, which is a little bit cheaper. However, I'm gonna say that the issue that I've noticed with Verizon, the 5G network, is that when it gets hot like today, it slows down. I don't know if it has to do with the 5G antenna, I don't know what it is, but internet speeds just slow down completely. I'm currently debating on whether to take the fur ball outside because I don't know how hot the pavement is. And then I have to meet my dad in the Mission around like 6:30. Hopefully he's not running late. Home, and honestly I am so sticky and sweaty. It's still like in the 70s and it's quite humid. Well, maybe it's just me, but I feel like it's humid outside. 72% humidity, so it's just a little humid. But in the clip from before, I got off at Powell Street, and Powell Street has a connection to the T train. The T train goes all the way to Union Square. And so I just walked up there because one, there's a lot of security, and two, I decided to catch the bus home because I had an AT&T bag that made it seem like maybe I had something a little crazy. And I say this because when my dad and I walked over to go eat at this Indian restaurant, the server was like, "Oh, you got the new iPhone?" I was like, "No, I don't." What I did get is a new watch. It wasn't that me and my dad went in looking for a new watch. There was like an offer, midnight blue, in my list of priorities. A phone was very much due. Like right now, if you touch this part of my phone, it's finally starting to cool down, but it was overheating right now. The cool part, I think it's the same size as my broken, because I do have an Apple Watch and it is broken. I think it's the same size, so I can probably just use whatever I had on my other watch. My dad also got a new Apple Watch because it was like, I got the phone and then they were like, you can get 2 watches. So I don't have a new cell phone. Obviously, I still have my iPhone XS Max, which I've had since 2018 maybe. That's gonna come in the mail at some point. I didn't buy it today, but I was afraid on my way home that people would think that I was carrying the brand new iPhone because I had the AT&T bag, when all it was is like this watch, which I'm pretty sure the value of it is not anywhere close to the value of the iPhone. So I didn't want to get jumped over a watch is essentially what I'm trying to say. So this is the old watch that I have that doesn't work anymore. I think this is like a little bit of a darker shade, and they are the same size. And this is the little, I bought this off of Amazon I'll try to see if I can put it on my Amazon storefront if it's still available. But I remember I was so upset because I got this, and as soon as I got this, it broke. I think I still have a protector unless I threw it out. So I found the box with the stuff, but it no longer has a screen protector. I did find I have like a couple of these, and I think this one will match that the best. And I think it could be a temp solution to protect the screen while I buy it a new cover. There's this one too. I don't know if you can see the tint on it. I don't know if it's from it being old or what. I'm gonna figure this out off camera because this is not fun anymore to watch. So I know I look funky. It is still pretty hot in my apartment. I am pretty sure that it's much hotter in here than it is outside. It was a pretty warm night in my room. I left the fan on. I did wake up really early, like before I was even supposed to be up. I woke up like before 4, but maybe after 3:30 for no reason other than my stomach was just like fighting me. Becky was like making her rounds, which I think was because she was also kind of uncomfortable because it's so hot, and you know, she's a little furry. I think she was also really thirsty, so when I left to the restroom, she like came out here and she drank all of her water, and then at that point I couldn't go back to sleep. I'm like fully awake, so I decided to go and work out, because one of the habits that I do want to build more is just like a consistency of some sort of workout that is not just like me taking Becky out for a walk, because right now in my mind that is my workout, or when I walk to work, but I feel like I need more, like to exert my body a little bit more, because I've never been a gym girly, I've never been a sports girly, like that's just never been my vibe. I kind of want to work on making all of that better for me and just like make it happen a little bit more. I just wanted to show you, last night the video did not upload. It stopped and got stuck at 86, and then I tried resuming it, but it kept being stuck at 86. And this is the one that I did this morning. This is technically supposed to be erased and gone. I don't know why it still shows up here, but I'm afraid to exit out because it's already taking forever. But this is the one from this morning, and it's uploading a lot faster. I've totally forgotten that hot weather means my internet slows down like crazy. Hoping it uploads before I leave for work. It is 6 a.m. so it is Saturday, and I haven't vlogged for a while. Now, the whole point of this vlog that I was trying to do was to create habits, and I've been so horrible at them. My week has gone really weirdly, where I woke up really early Tuesday, morning, and then I had to like exercise. Like I woke up at like at 3 something, so I was like up way too early, and from there my sleep schedule just got really messed up where I was like kind of sleeping in a little bit. Not to mention the weather has been just the worst. Yesterday it was 80 degrees, at least in my neighborhood it was 80 degrees. Today the highest for my neighborhood, it is going to be I think 65, so we're talking like a 15-degree drop. I'm one of those people that doesn't really do good in hot weather. Like I lack motivation, I lack energy, I lack everything. So one of the things I wanted to do was exercise more, and unfortunately, hot weather, I can't find the motivation to even move. So I'm like, if anything, this has turned into me making excuses as to why I haven't exercised. It is Saturday and it's gonna be the coolest day because it starts going up again, and I think on Tuesday it's gonna be 90 degrees. So I just want to take advantage. I have a few things that I need to buy at Target, and I was planning on going a little bit earlier, but I think I sat here a little bit longer than I wanted to. I just gotta go and grab a few things. It's a workout to log that much groceries in a cart up hills. The downside to living in San Francisco and not having a car. Excuse these boxes. I gotta take out the recycling. Just made it back from downtown. Days like today, I hate not having a car. I hate having to go downtown to do all of my shopping because there's no other store other than Trader Joe's that is nearby that I can go grocery shopping to. But you know, to buy things like brand name items, the filter for my water jug, I have to go to Target, and it's so much. And today is like, I didn't know that the city was going to be really busy, so it was like already 11 a.m. packed with tourists just walking everywhere. I'm gonna go take a break because my back hurts, honestly. Like, especially you're pushing a cart full going uphill, it's not fun. Great. One of my waters, the bleach, I was worried that it had popped, but it's one of these gallons. I think it was this one that started spilling. Oh man. Oh well. One of the things today's adventure has me thinking, especially as we go into the holiday season, because I do have to travel downtown where all the holiday shopping might happen. I don't know if people still do holiday shopping downtown, but that I might just either have to wake up really early to do the shopping. One, take a random day of the week off. That's my other option, just so I can wake up early, go shopping. Or sometimes suck it up and pay the Instacart fee just to have Instacart deliver my groceries, because I think it's just becoming a lot. I mean, look at my little cart. I already unloaded the bag that had like dairy and stuff. This thing right here, the bottom part, I don't know if it dented down too much and then it hit the pavement or something, but it's going to be a lot. I might just have to start biting the bullet, start Whole Foods and Instacarting like I used to in the past.
Another rainy afternoon, I don't know what I'm to do. I just miss you more than anything. It's way too quiet in the house. I'm just wasted on the couch. Guess I don't wanna feel anything. Wish you'd stayed here beside me. This isn't how it's supposed to be. Wish you'd stayed here right with me. I can't shake that feeling that we said goodbye too soon. The hour's getting late. I shouldn't sit here contemplating. I just can't stop thinking about us. I won't forget a single thing.
Brenda got sick.
Sunday morning. How you smile at me. Wish you'd stayed here beside me. This isn't how it's supposed to be. Wish you'd stayed here right with me. I can't shake that feeling that we said goodbye too soon. This isn't how it's supposed to be. Wish you'd stayed here right with me. I can't shake that feeling that we said goodbye too soon. From the station, love songs for everyone to hear without fear. In this land, melodies fade fast, but not us, we will make it last. With you, I know we'll find our way through the fallout cold.
Alrighty, so I just got back from TreasureFest. It was the last one of the season, and honestly, it was a bit disappointing. There wasn't as many stands or things there. I didn't buy anything. I actually ended up buying a whole bunch of stuff that I probably didn't need. One of them being like a collectible blush, and then like this little knickknack for my shelf, maybe something in the future. and then a cup, which I just like the shape of it. And yeah, that was pretty much it. We did have some food, like I got some vegetarian lumpias to share, and then Ale got the chicken to share, chicken with like rice and garlic noodles, and it was pretty good. But that was pretty much it. She did drop me off, which I really appreciate. It is Folsom Festival, so it is really crowded out there, so hopefully the route can take her away to avoid the Folsom traffic. I'm gonna end the video here. I am a little sad that I didn't do any of the stuff I thought I was gonna do at the beginning of this video, but that's real life. You know, I am not perfect and things don't always work out the way that we think they will, but I just wanted to share a couple of days, the first week of of fall, even if it doesn't feel like it. Eventually I'm going to try to be a little better about setting these habits, because I really do want to create some sort of schedule to help me get through the very, early night season, because or else I'm going to get pretty depressed. I will wrap this up, and I thank you so much for watching. I really hope you subscribe if you want to see more content about living here in San Francisco, especially during this really hot weather. I would encourage you to subscribe to my channel, stay up to date. You can also watch any other videos that I have on my channel, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.